If you don't like this video, you'll break my heart. Before anything, thank you guys so much for clicking in today's video, man. But in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys 10 insane broken loadouts that you guys have to be using in Warzone 2 right now. And the first one, man, that I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys is the young TAC 56. I don't know what it is about this gun, man, but recently it has just been hitting like an absolute truck, to be honest. And like it legit also has no recoil. I mean, the optic, I personally like to have it like this with this optic. I just think, I don't know, it just looks, in my opinion, really nice, man. Like the way it just feels, like you can do so many flicks with it. It's just overall nice, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the loadout for it right now. And also, obviously, the best ways to tune this gun to make it just an absolute laser. So for the barrel for the TAC 56, you guys want to go ahead and use the 17.5 TUNDRA Pro barrel. And then for the tuning, you guys want to make sure you put this about plus 38 for the recoil steadiness. And then for the aim down sight speed, you want to make sure you put this about 35, negative 35 from the aim down sight speed. For the muzzle, you guys want to go ahead and use the Harbinger D20. And then for the tuning, you want to make sure you put this about 1.28 for the aim down sight speed. And then for the bullet velocity, all the way to the right. You guys want to make sure this gun just shoots insanely fast so it can just melt people. You guys also want to go ahead and use the 60 round mag. You guys could use the 40 if you guys are playing solos, but I think overall, man, the 60 just feels overall really good to use. So go ahead and use the 60. For the stock, you guys want to go ahead and use the TV LPX 434. And then for the tuning, you want to make sure you put this about negative 334 for aim down sight speed to get the best overall feeling for the gun. And then for the aiming ideally stability, you want to make sure you guys put this about 230. That right there gives it overall the best stats for it. And then lastly, you guys want to go ahead and use the XRK response grip. And then for the tuning, recoil steadiness about 86. And then the aiming ideal, you guys want to make sure you put this about 34. For the second gun, man, these X12 akimbo pistols, I don't know what it is, and I know you guys have died to them so many different times in Warzone, and I just keep dying to them, man, over and over and over. They just, like, I mean, they just shred them. Like up close, obviously these guns are up close, the range is not as good, but up close, like if you just walk into a building and there's like a bunch of different people in there, you just legit run, frying, boom, frying. Like, they are just so good. So let me go ahead and give you guys the attachments. For the attachments, the first thing that you guys want to go ahead and use is the 1MW pistol laser. For the barrel, you guys want to go ahead and use the XRK Sidewinder 6 slide. And then for the tuning, you guys want to make sure you put this about 40 for aim walking speed. And then also for the damage range, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about all the way to the right. For the trigger action, you guys want to go ahead and use the XRK TR9 trigger. And then for the tuning, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about negative 15 for aim down sight speed. And then for the sprint to fire, you guys want to make sure you guys leave this about negative 8. You guys also want to go ahead and use the 24 round mag. And then lastly, obviously, to make this gun just broken, use the Akimbo X12 rare grip. And now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the class for the TAC, not the TAC 56 that I just gave you guys, but the TAC V. This right here, it's a gun that has a little bit more recoil, but at the same time, in my opinion, hits harder than the TAC 56. It's just an overall a heavier weapon to use. And I mean, it just kills enemies a lot faster, in my opinion. For the tuning, man, the first thing that you guys want to go ahead and use is the 18.6 barrel. And then for the tuning, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 35 for the recoil steadiness. And then as well for the damage range, you guys want to make sure you guys put this all the way to the right. For the muzzle, you guys want to go ahead and use the Castovia DX9 muzzle. And then for the tuning, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about 128, 127 for recoil smoothness. And then as well for the bullet velocity, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 80. For the underbarrel, you guys want to go ahead and use the FTAC Rebirth 56. And then for the tuning, recoil steadiness, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 69, 70. That right there gives it overall the best like recoil. This gun literally has no recoil, bro. There is no recoil with this gun. And then for the aiming ideally stability, put this about plus 30 as well. You guys want to go ahead and use the 50 round drum mag. And then you guys also want to go ahead and use the FSS combat grip. And then for the tuning, aim down sight speed, just so the gun doesn't ADS too slow, all the way to the max. And then aiming IDL, you guys want to put it about plus 38. This gun right here, man, is a gun that nobody talks about, and it's the young I don't even know how to say it, man, but it's like the bullfrog. This thing, nobody talks about this gun for some reason in Warzone 2, and it's overall slept on, in my opinion. And this thing, I overall love using it in solos. It just hits, man. It has like barely any recoil, and then it really just shreds people. Like it really does. And also the hip fire is really nice with that as well. So you guys can see right here, you can just run up to a team, run up to a guy, and just like absolutely just smoke him. For this SMG, man, you guys want to go ahead and use the Sladger Peck Box IV. I don't really know how to say it. If you guys could please tell me in the comments down below, that'll be amazing. For the barrel, you guys want to go ahead and use the back 9 279 barrel. And then for the tuning as well, you guys want to make sure you guys put this for the recoil steadiness about plus 40. And then damage range, you guys want to make sure you guys put it about plus 33, plus 34, somewhere around there. For the muzzle, you guys want to go ahead and use the X10 RR40. And then for the tuning, aim down sight speed. It is an SMG. You guys want to make sure you guys get the best aim down sight speed, about negative 120. And then also bullet velocity all the way to the right, man. For the stock, you guys want to go ahead and use the Markev R7 stock. And then for the tuning, aim down sight speed about 330. And then aiming ideally stability about 170 will be the best option. You guys also want to go ahead and use the TrueTac grip for the grip. And the tuning for this one, aim down sight speed about plus 56. And then aiming ideally about plus 20, plus 21. Next up, man, we have the Young M4. This gun, man, has been amazing since Warzone 1. Back in the Verdansk days, this thing has always just been a beast. Up close, from distance, and overall gives it that OG feel to the M4 back in the days, man, like Verdansk days. So this one right here, one of my favorite guns to use in a Warzone, and it has always just felt really, really good. So let me go ahead and give you guys that attachment. Starting off with the barrel, you guys want to go ahead and use the HIGHTOWER 20 barrel. And then for the tuning, recoil steadiness about plus 31. And then damage range about all the way to the max. You guys also want to go ahead and use the Harb Ginger D20 muzzle. I think that's how you guys say it. And then for the tuning, aim down sight speed about plus 30. And then aiming ideally stability about plus negative 80. You guys also want to go ahead and use the 5.56 hollow point ammunition type. And then for the tuning, bullet velocity all the way to the right side. And then damage range as well all the way up. You guys want to go ahead and use the 60-round mag, especially if you guys are playing squads. It feels so much better and you guys have enough bullets. Or you guys could use the 45, but 60 is just overall better, man, to be honest. And then lastly, you guys want to go ahead and use the Seiken ZX grip. And then for the tuning for this one, aiming ideally stability about plus 38. And then recoil steadiness about 0.96, 95 will give you guys the best results overall. This right here, man, is a gun that is low-key slept on. It's like the P90 from back in the day in regular Warzone, the PDSW9. Man, this thing is low-key slept on. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's an SMG that has really low recoil. It is a little different, you know what I'm saying? It's not one of those like super famous guns that everybody's talking about, but at the same time, this thing will put people to sleep up close from distance. Like it feels like a really nice, and it's a solid SMG that you guys can go ahead and use and give it an overall try. To build this beautiful SMG, man, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the Young laser. And you guys want to go ahead and use the Point G3 P04 laser. For the barrel, you guys want to go ahead and use the FTAC series IX 14.5 as well. And then for the tuning for this one, you guys want to make sure you guys put recoil steadiness about plus 42, because it does have a little kick to it, and then damage range all the way to the right side as well, even though it is an SMG. You guys also want to go ahead and use the 5.7 armor piercing rounds as well for the ammunition type. And then for the tuning for this one, damage range all the way up, and then bullet velocity all the way up as well. You guys want to go ahead and use the GR33 light rail as well. And then for the tuning for this one, recoil stabilization, you guys want to make sure you guys put it about plus 35. And then recoil steadiness as well, you guys want to make sure you guys leave it about plus 12. And then lastly, you guys want to go ahead and use the BRUEN G305 grip wrap. And then for the tuning for this one, aiming IDL, you guys want to put it about 39 ideally. And then for the recoil steadiness, you guys want to make sure you guys put it about plus 70, plus 72, somewhere around there. This right here, man, is the cast off, and I absolutely love this gun. Like, you guys have seen me use this so many different times in my other gameplays, which I do upload high-kill gameplays, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel right now. This thing, man, feels amazing. Like, that's all I gotta say. This thing feels really, really, really good to use. As you guys see right here, man, no recoil. And overall, gives you that AMAX feeling to the game. For the barrel, man, you guys want to go ahead and use the KAS-10584 barrel. And then for the tuning for this one, recoil steadiness, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 44. And then for the damage range, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 40. For the muzzle, you guys want to go ahead and use the Polifire S muzzle as well. And then for the tuning, you guys want to make sure you guys put this recoil steadiness about 106. And then bullet velocity, put it all the way to the right, man. This gun, as soon as it shoots fast, it just feels so much better. I'm telling y'all. For the underbarrel, you guys want to go ahead and use the FTAC Reaper 56. And then for the tuning, recoil stabilization, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 54. And then aiming ideally stability, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 22. For the optic, man, there's so many optics that you guys can use and pick around, but personally, you guys can use the AIM OPV4. I don't like it as much, so I feel like this one, the CRONEN Mini Pro overall, just feels so good, man, especially if you tune it this way with the aim down sight speed all the way up. And then the eye positioning, you guys want to make sure you guys put it far. And then lastly, the young 40 round mag, and that right there is going to give you guys an amazing class. Lastly, man, one of the guns that nobody, I don't think, talks about is the MX9. This SMG feels really good. And as you guys can see right here, man, a really low recoil SMG, and it would really put in work. Like, this thing really puts in work, man. It feels amazing. And let me go ahead and give you guys the class for it right now, so you guys can go ahead and test it out yourself. For this beautiful gun, man, start off with the 32 round mag, because, you know, sadly it's the only thing we have, but at the same time, this thing does feel really good. For the barrel, you guys want to go ahead and use the 16.5 BRUEN S901 barrel. And then for the tuning for this one, recoil steadiness, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 35. And then as well, for the damage range, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 30. For the muzzle, you guys want to go ahead and use the young, let me go ahead and find it, the young, hold on. For the barrel, I can't find it. Oh, don't talk about it. Bro. Okay, the Lockshot KT85. It might take you guys a little bit to find it. It took me a little bit to find it, but hopefully you guys find it fast. And then gun kick control, you guys want to make sure you guys put this about plus 35. And then recoil stabilization as well, about plus 60. That right there will give you guys the best attachments overall and feel. For the optic, like I said, you guys can use many different optics, but personally, you guys can use the CRONEN Mini Pro, like the last gun, the cast off. But I feel like this one overall, man, the SLIMLINE Pro feels really good with this gun. And then for the tuning, you guys want to make sure you guys put aim down sight speed all the way to the max, and then leave this right here in the middle. You guys also want to go ahead and use the FTAC C11 riser for the comb. And then for the tuning, recoil stabilization, you guys want to put it about plus 29, and then aiming ideally stability about plus 18. And that right there should give you guys the best attachments, man. If you guys enjoy and want to see more, leave a like, subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you guys later.